Hello, everyone. Today we're going on a mountain trek with my team. Listen carefully and repeat after me to practice your English speaking skills. In short, shadow me. Good morning. Today is our company off-site. We are meeting at the office at 7 a.m. A big shuttle bus is already waiting for us. I hop on the bus and walk down the aisle. I find a seat next to the window. I put my bag in the overhead compartment. James is sitting across from me. He looks at his watch and says, "Ready for the hike?" I nod. I put my water bottle in the cup holder. James says it's going to be a long day. I ask him if he has the map open on his phone. He says, "Yeah, don't worry about it." That is a huge relief, because honestly, I am terrible with directions. The bus starts to move. We head out. I look out the window and watch the city's skyline fade away. It is a peaceful ride. I see a few people in the back grabbing snacks. Someone peels an orange. Now the whole bus smells like citrus. It is a calm, chill start to our trip. We arrive at the base of the mountain. I get off the bus and stand on the grass. I hold a wooden walking stick in my hand. It helps me climb the steep path. I start walking behind my team members. I look up at the tall pine trees. The trees are very green and beautiful. I see a small bird sitting in a tree. The bird is drinking water from a hole in the trunk. I point at the bird so James can see it. The path is covered with many large stones. These stones make the walking difficult. I use my stick to stay balanced on the rocks. I tell James to watch his step. I do not want him to trip on a stone. He says, "Thank you for the warning." I hear a loud sound in the branches above us. I look up and see a monkey sitting on a high branch. One of my colleagues reaches into his bag. He pulls out a yellow banana. He carefully gives the banana to the monkey. The monkey takes the fruit with its small hands. It starts eating the banana right away. We all stop to watch the monkey. It is a very special moment for our team. We take a few photos and then continue our hike. We walk through the woods for 2 hours. My legs are starting to feel a little tired. I lean on my walking stick and take a deep breath. The mountain air feels very fresh. We are almost at the top. Finally, we reach the very top of the mountain. I stand on the peak and look at the world below. I feel a huge sense of success. We climbed so high today. I raise my walking stick in the air and cheer. My team claps and smiles. We are all so happy to be here together. The view is absolutely breathtaking. I can see the green valley and the tiny city far away. All my tiredness is gone now. I feel proud of myself and my colleagues. We take a big group photo to remember this moment. This is the best part of the trip. We walk over to the small wooden restaurant. It has a beautiful blue door and large windows. Inside, we find a long table. I sit down and finally rest my legs. It feels so good to sit in a comfortable chair. James looks at me and says, "We actually did it, Lily." I nod and tell him that I am so proud of our team. I look at the menu on the table. I am very hungry now. I order the hot vegetable soup and some fresh bread. The server walks to our table with a large tray. She places a warm bowl of vegetable soup in front of me. I look at the colorful vegetables in the broth. I see pieces of bright orange carrots and green peas. The soup is steaming hot and smells wonderful. I pick up my spoon and take a small sip. It is savory and very delicious. It feels warm in my stomach. I tell James that this is exactly what I needed. Next to the soup, there is a basket of fresh bread. The bread is still warm from the oven. It has a golden, crunchy crust on the outside. The inside of the bread is very white and soft. I tear off a piece of the bread with my hands. I dip the bread into the hot vegetable soup. The bread soaks up the savory broth. I take a bite and close my eyes. It is the perfect meal after a long trek. We eat slowly and enjoy every bite. I feel very cozy and satisfied. I look around the table at my happy colleagues. Good food and good success make a great day. We finish our meal and feel full of energy. I put my spoon down and wipe my hands with a napkin. I look at James and say, "That was the best soup ever." He smiles and agrees with me. We stand up from the long table and stretch our arms. It's time to head back out to the fresh air. The sun is starting to set behind the mountains. The sky is now a beautiful mix of pink and orange. We do not head back down to the bus yet. Our team leader tells us there is one more surprise. We walk a short distance to a flat area near the trees. I see a large pile of wood in the center of a circle. One of our guides lights a match. Soon, a large campfire is burning brightly. The wood makes a pleasant crackling sound. I find a smooth wooden log and sit down. The warmth of the fire feels wonderful on my skin. James reaches into his bag and pulls out his guitar. He tunes the strings for a moment. Then he starts to play a song with a happy rhythm. I begin to clap my hands to the beat of the music. We all start singing the chorus together. Our voices sound great under the open sky. Suddenly, the music gets faster. My colleague Maya stands up and starts to dance near the fire. She waves her hands and laughs. One by one, the whole team stands up to join her. I move my feet and dance in a small circle. We are all laughing and having a great time. The night is very quiet and the air is cool. We spend a long time sitting around the warm campfire. The orange flames dance in the dark. I feel very peaceful and happy. We are all talking and sharing stories about our lives. Our team leader starts a new game. It is a simple game where we have to tell a funny story. Everyone takes a turn to speak. When it is my turn, I tell a story about my first day at work. My colleagues laugh and clap their hands. It feels great to be part of this team. Later, the music starts again. We stand up and dance near the fire. We are not professional dancers, but we are having so much fun. I move my arms and jump to the beat. The firelight makes everything look magical. I am tired, but I do not want the night to end. It is now very late, and the sky is pitch black. Our team leader tells us it is too dangerous to go down the mountain in the dark. The paths are very steep and the rocks are slippery. Luckily, our hotel is right here on the mountain. We walk away from the campfire and head toward the hotel lights. The hotel looks like a large, cozy cabin made of wood. I walk through the front doors and feel the warm air. The lobby is very quiet and smells like pine trees. One by one, we get our room keys at the front desk. I say goodnight to James and Maya. I take the elevator up to the 3rd floor. I find my room and unlock the door. The room is small but very clean. I walk over to the window. I can see the fire still glowing far below. I am so happy we do not have to drive home tonight. I feel safe and warm inside the hotel. I put my walking stick in the corner of the room. I take off my heavy boots and sit on the edge of the bed. The mattress is very soft. I set my alarm on my phone for 8 a.m. I pull the warm blankets over me and close my eyes. It was a long day, but it was a great success. And that's the end of today's story. Now it's your turn to speak. Choose one thing. Just one. It can be a book, a person, and that's the end of today's story. Now it's your turn to speak. Choose one thing. Just one. It can be a book, a person, or a simple object near you. Stand in front of a mirror. Or record your voice on your phone. Talk about that one thing in English for 2 to 3 minutes. Describe it. Explain why you chose it. Say how it makes you feel. Do not switch topics. Stay with one thing. Do not worry about grammar. Do not stop. Just keep speaking. This is how fluency grows. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next one.